Okay, let's see if this thing is working now. I hope I'm doing this right because I don't. Let's see, I got the live chat. So messages are just live chat messages are visible. Let's see if I can change that. Welcome to live chat. Okay, I think let me just hi everyone. Okay, I think I got it working. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm a minute or so late. Hopefully everybody finds this. What's going on, everybody? This is Major League Hatz doing maybe not my weekly podcast. This is episode 3. Let's see if we're gonna give it a minute before we. Oh, there we go. Howdy, Dan D9. Okay, I got somebody. Okay, good. Before we get started, I want to wait for a couple people to jump on in because I am going to be fix my hair up a little bit. I'm going to be doing an unboxing. I got a couple boxes over here, and then I got a couple hats that some people were asking about last week, so I thought I would cover those hats. And then today I am wearing the purple Colorado Rockies Prism hat. Oh, I got a little bit of dust on it. Now, there is a reason why I am wearing the color purple. So let's see what's going on. All right. So the reason I'm wearing the color purple, you see that the Authentic Collection went up on lids. Yeah, I think it's what, like $38, right? I did see that. Did hear that. And until somebody starts building up, yes, until somebody starts trying to compete with lids, because I don't think there are enough folks out there that can compete really. And yeah, they're competing with lids, but the thing about lids is that it's the only place, honestly, that you can go get hats. They sell a membership discount for only $5, but then on every purchase, they give you a 20% discount. And then once you spend a certain amount of money, so you reach your threshold, they send you a $10 coupon so that you can use on a future purchase. So I just don't see at this point in time, yes, I know they went up. I just don't see, at least right now, how anybody can compete, because the closest, company that would be able to compete with lids in regards to pricing would probably be Hat Club. They used to have a membership pricing. Their hats have always been typically a little bit more. They do more custom hats from what I can tell. I've bought a couple of hats. Finally. Hey, Michael, how you doing today? They bought a couple. They bring out like custom hats more, and that's kind of like more of their game. So in my opinion, Hat Club is probably the only company that can compete against lids and try to push them in the direction. So far, pretty much living. We all are. So hopefully it's not living too bad. I guess it could be worse, as I always try to tell myself. So hopefully it's not too bad, right? Working on that new era history script, so pretty lit. I can't wait for that. Fanatics has a lot, but they don't have a club, and the sales stink. I'm waiting for the history thing to come out. That is going to be kind of cool. So looking forward to that. Fanatics, I haven't really done a lot of research on their page, and it's because honestly, Liz just keeps me going back just because that discount. So once they can, get that discount, and this goes for anybody, Hat Club, Fanatics, Mickey's was another place, and they're more of a mom and pop place out of New York. Then we're not going to see a lot of competition, and lids honestly could charge $40, and it's not really going to affect them. So, let's see here. That's true. New Era, in my opinion, is better. Yeah, I do like New Era. If you guys are not aware, I started picking up some hockey hats, which I found out after I started picking up hockey hats that New Era is no longer the official company of hockey. So whenever you buy a hockey hat, it will have the Fanatic F on it. And I didn't know that. And so the last hockey hat I got, the Washington Capitals, had the F on it, and I just didn't realize that. So what I've been trying to do is I've been looking for hockey hats with the original New Era logo, which actually is kind of a cool thing, because since they are going out and they are switching over to Fanatics. They're actually putting their hockey hats a little bit more on sale than they typically do because they are new era. It's just like when when basketball switched from their branding, they started putting everything on sale a little bit when they switched over. What was it, Adidas to Nike? They started putting all their Adidas products on sale because they had to get rid of them. So here's Sergio. Where's your first ever new era hat? I'm curious to see what hat that was. Okay, so reality is my first ever new era hat, I would have to take a guess, and I'm just going to be honest, Michael, I don't have it. And there's a lot of reasons I don't have it. But the first new era hat that I ever had, if I remember correctly, it was a Chicago White Sox, and it was the one with the SOX on it, black one. And I did repurchase that one later on because I liked it so much. I got that hat around 14, 15 because I remember wearing it when I was a sophomore in high school, and I took a picture with it, so that helped me remember it. The reason why I don't have it, Michael, is because I'm just gonna be honest. I went through I went through a rough, not me myself personally, a rough spell as a teenager. It was more my mom. She had some issues, and we were basically kicked out of our house and everything up put in storage, and I moved up with my grandparents. Long story short, we were homeless for about a week before I moved, and she didn't pay the storage, and I lost everything. So people have it worse. I try not to dwell too much on it. That was when I was heavy into baseball card collecting, and at that point in time, at 15 years old, I already had like 30,000 baseball cards, and that was my life. You know, I was that kind of guy that could remember all the stats, all the home runs, when it was kind of simpler. You didn't have no WAR, you didn't have no on-base percentage, you didn't have no whip or anything like that. So, you know, I don't have it no more because of that reason. So let's see here. So I did eventually replace it, and so that's kind of why that White Sox tattoo I have on my arm has a little more sentimental value than, you know, to me than a lot of stuff because of that reason. So White Sox was like my very first new era fitted hat I had. Look on lids now. A lot are on sale right now. Oh, yeah, I saw that. I'm here. It's the boy. Is it skipping for anybody else? I hope not. So hopefully that works out. I did check out lids. From what I saw earlier, it was just apparel type stuff and beanies. So I didn't really pick anything up in that sale. I did, however, pick up a couple hats, and I picked up something else. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry, Sergio. I'm sorry to hear. Oh, yeah. It's buffering for me too, Dan. Socks. Sorry, guys. I don't know what that's about, and I'm really sorry. Yeah, it's okay. Like I said, we got through it. There's a lot of people out there that have it worse. So that's kind of how my motto is. That's kind of how I look at things. So that's why I always tell you guys that I'm just fortunate that I'm in a good position right now, that I'm able to collect hats the way I do, and I'm able to share them with you guys. And I don't try to brag or anything, and that's not my intentions, just so you guys know. My intentions, just so you guys know, is, like I say, the reason why I started this channel is to educate fellow hat collectors on hats, and also, you know, to try to have a little fun, because I notice when I watch hat reviews, sometimes, especially like older ones, I guess that's why I know they're no longer on YouTube, there's like no energy. So I try and make it fun, entertaining, interesting, for everybody, because I want everybody to have a good time. I think it stopped. Sorry, guys. I hope you guys are seeing this. Okay, because I don't want you guys to miss what I'm going to announce. So if anybody is there, let me know. I saw that they had about 4 Blackhawks for $10. Yeah, it's 6 now. Shit, 4 Blackhawk hats? Hey, Professor Hatter, you should go jump on that one. You're always looking for new Blackhawk hats, right? Okay. So now that we have a couple people on here, we got Michael, we got Dan D9, and we got Professor Hatter. So thank you guys. I am going to say, and I'll probably repeat this at the end, hopefully we get some more people on here, is that I have a fellow YouTuber hat collector that is like literally, he's been following me since day one. His name is Sean Stay Fitted. And he is into hats as well, but he doesn't just do like hat reviews. He does shoe reviews. He does clothing reviews. He does like travel vlogs, and they're all kind of interesting. They're all like similar to this kind of stuff I like. I like shoes as well. It's just I can't typically buy shoes because I got a big foot, and so I really enjoy watching his videos. And honestly, dude, he supports me like crazy. And honestly, I'm tempted on picking up some Blackhawk hats myself. You should, Michael. If you could do it, go ahead and do it. I only have one snapback, and I prefer to keep the logo with a fitted. This message is held for review. Show it, because it's a lid thing. All right. So he didn't ask me to do this or anything. So if you guys would do me a huge favor, you know how YouTube makes you do that 1,000 sub thing. He is at 974 subs. So honestly, if I could get anybody to go and subscribe to Sean Stay Fitted and help him get to 1,000 subs, that would be freaking awesome. He needs 26 more to reach his 1,000 subs, and he just doesn't seem like the kind of guy that is gonna like advertise his channel as much. I mean, I've watched plenty of his videos to know that like. And sometimes he doesn't even mention about subscribing or anything. So I just want to try to help him out, try to help him get to that 1,000 sub, because honestly, he has been probably the second longest YouTube supporter on my channel. So I want to help him out if there's any way I can. Sergio, those hats on sale will bring a tear to your eye. It did for me. I will have to go check that out. Did they add some more stuff? So that link is for all NHL New Era hats for $10. Holy shnikes, Batman. Are you serious? Hockey hats for $10? I am going to have to go check it out. So that's the first thing. If you guys can go support Sean Stay Fitted, I would really appreciate it. Let's help him get up to 1,000 subs, because eventually that is where I would like to go. That is my first big goal, is 1,000 subs. So that link is, oh, okay, is for 1,000 subs. So Sean, if you see this, man, I'm trying to help you out. I'm rooting for you. He didn't ask me to say any of this. I'm doing it strictly on my own because, like I said, he has been one of my biggest supporters. And so I want to help him out any way I can. The second announcement. It's awesome, dude. I'm going to get a Blackhawks hat. What other hat should I get? You have a Sharks hat, Michael? Get a Sharks hat. I'm not sure if anybody's seen this. So let's write. Get a Sharks hat. If you can. Ha! I joined into the comment section. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that, but I did it anyways. So the other thing is that if you guys are not aware, I'm thinking of that Sabres hat. You can't get a Sabres hat, P. Hatter. Dude, what would people say about you if you're wearing a Sabres hat? Well, okay. So the other thing is today, if you guys are not aware, today is Amoeba Awareness Day. And so to support Amoeba, support, I can't talk. Sorry. I want to make sure that I am saying it right. Okay. So today is the Color Purple Awareness, and it's to support Mobius syndrome. And what Mobius syndrome is that it is a facial paralysis that where folks can't move any parts of their face, you know, their mouth. They can't even close their eyes. They can't blink. You know, basically they have no facial features. Maybe Sharks and Red Wings. Too bad no Hurricanes hats. So I'm wearing the color purple to support Mobius syndrome. So if you guys can, go on your Instagrams or Twitters and just post something purple and hashtag it Mobius syndrome to support folks that are being affected by this. So I just want to do my little part and show support. So I am wearing my Colorado Rockies purple prism hat to show that I am supporting Mobius syndrome. So I hope you guys can do that too. That would be freaking awesome. I thought of Sharks hat, but I love my Vegas Golden Knights. Hatter, you said you hated things from Vegas because of something. Now you all of a sudden you love Vegas? What? I'm confused, Hatter. All right. So what are we going to do? So in last week's episode, week 2, I had somebody ask me if I had a couple hats. So I try not to forget. I try to write down notes. So that is going to bring us to our first hat review today. And the way things are going to work is I got a couple hats and I got a couple boxes that I am going to open up. So I would like to try not to go over like 40 minutes because I really appreciate your guys' time. And so I don't want to take up too much time. Get a Bruins hat. So I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time. So the first hat that we are going to check out is, bam, we got that Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. Somebody asked me if I had one of these, and so I'm stuck at another Blackhawks hat or the Bruins. Get the Bruins, Michael, get the Bruins. So I thought I would show this one off. This is one of my favorite AA teams. This is the AA team of the New York Mets. They changed not affiliations, but they rebranded a couple years ago. Get Original 6. I'm stuck. He loves the Original 6. So I thought I would show this one off today. And this one is cool because you got the shrimp in the fighting stance, and he's like looking like he's punching through some water. They got some great coloring with the red shading underneath his stomach, coming around on his tentacles, on his back arms. It's just pretty cool looking shading. The navy color on the bill and the crown works beautiful. I like how the New Era flag on the side is no Red Wings, though. They suck. Well, you can't get the Original 6, Hatter, if you don't get the Red Wings, right? That's like saying Donald Trump's not a president, even though he's a president. He is a president, regardless of what you guys think about him. So you gotta get the wings. So I like how it has the red New Era flag on the side. It's got a red and navy minor league guy on the back, and then underneath you got the black crown, black sweatband. It's pretty cool looking. Like I said, this is one of my favorite ones. This one was actually made in the USA. It's made out of polyester, made with imported parts or / materials. So check out that one. So what do you guys think? Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. Do you guys have that one? What do you guys think? Get a tongue above a Brad Marchand signature. What? Okay. Not sure what that's a reference to, Dan D9. Could be a hockey thing, I'm guessing, because they're talking about hockey hats. So I got this one. They have a couple more Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp hats that I would like to probably pick up. So we'll see when I pick those ones up. But here is the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp hat that last week somebody asked me if I had one. So wanted to show you guys. Here's what we got. All right, let's try to make this a little bigger. There we go. Nope, that shrank it. I don't want to shrink it. Close that. LMFAO. All right, so put that one over here. Now, since everybody is having a great time talking about hockey, and I can't blame you guys, because if you guys are not aware, which I'm pretty sure everybody that is on here is aware, the NHL hockey game is being played this weekend. It is in San Jose, and I was really excited to watch it because this has been about the first year that I've really gotten into hockey. I've always been into hockey a little bit. I would watch it here and there periodically. BRB. I'm going to order some hats. Oh, be right back. And he licked some players to get under their skin. Ew! Sorry to leave early, my guy, but I got to zoom. No problem, Michael. Thank you for stopping by. So the NHL hockey game is this weekend, so I was really excited, but bye, Michael. So, but the problem is I didn't realize that it was going to be on the same weekend that I'm going to be in Vegas. So hopefully I get to watch it over there. If not, I'll just record it, watch it when I get back. The reason I tell you guys all that is because that brings us to the unboxing of our first hats. So, got my knife. Gonna cut this thing open. I think you guys are gonna like this one today. And the other cool part about this is that this is gonna finish up some of my last 2018 pickups. And so I am happy to finally get to share them with you guys, because I've been holding them for a little while. But the first one that we have is, bam! We got a Minnesota Wilds hat. So check that one out. That one's a good one. I like the color, especially the forest green. It looks really good. I like how they got the, like, a little bit of a Minnesota background in the face, on the Wilds face. It's on Saturday. That's weird. Where's the Sunday? Thought it was on Saturday. All I know is I'm out of town till Monday, so I have to double check. Is it on Sunday, Dan D9? So I always have to like double check the dates to make sure. So could be on Sunday. If I had my, I don't want to be looking at my phone. So we got the Minnesota Wild. That's a nice one, and I like it how they got the red bill right there, which matched nicely with the redness in the sky right here with the sun. So that's pretty cool. The only thing I don't like about it, as you can see, is that they have the white New Era flag right here. I know what they were trying to do, and I guess it doesn't look that bad because the white New Era flag matches the outlining on the Minnesota Wild's face. So that's pretty cool. So I guess that actually kind of works, right? On the back, they have the NHL logo with red and white outlining, so that works out pretty good. Top, you got your forest emerald button and your emerald crown, so that looks cool. Inside, you have your standard tags. This one was made in China, 100% polyester, so there we go. You got a gray brim, so skipping again. Dang it! Darn it, YouTube! Sorry, Dan D9. So that's the first one. The next hat that we are going to take a look at is we got, bam, the Philadelphia Flyers. Look at that thing. Hopefully I don't lose you, Dan D9. We got the Philadelphia Flyers. It has an orange brim right there. You got some nice traditional logos for the Philadelphia Flyers. You got a white New Era flag right there, which in this case, it actually works really, really good with the rest of the logo. In reality, it matches good with the Wild. I just kind of was more preferring a red New Era flag. That was on the $10 sale. Yeah, but I've had this since December. So, yeah, I'm probably going to hear that often with a couple of these. So, and then on the back, you have a nice orange and white NHL hockey. Oh, it's normally on Sunday. You're probably right, Dan D9. I thought it was on Saturday. So, I'm sure it is on Sunday because it wouldn't be the first time I've been wrong about the dates. That's why, if anything, I'll just set the recorder so I don't forget it. But I do want to check it out because they have a couple of Sharks players in the All-Star game, obviously. I think they have like 3. Carlson, I want to say, was one. Eric Carlson, Brett Burns. Oh, my God, dude. Brett Burns and Carlson and Xander Kane. I mean, I know they got Logan Couture, Pavelski, but those 3 main guys are honestly what has got me really excited for watching hockey. And, like, literally, like, one of the first really first hockey games that I've seen this year. Kane had like 3 goals in it and one, and then Burns did some crazy stuff. And it's just, they just got me hooked for this year. So I've been watching like every game, just like I'd watch a Warriors game or a Giants or A's. So I haven't missed any of the games, and I'm still catching up. I'm like in early January. So it's fixed. Good, good. Nice to see you back. So we got the Philadelphia Flyers. So that's a good one. Now, what happened to? Oh, sorry. So the next hat that somebody asked me if I have taken a look at, or if I had, was we got, bam, the New Orleans Baby Cakes. This used to be the AAA team known as the New Orleans Zephyrs, and then they changed a couple years ago to the Baby Cakes. They are the AAA team of the Miami Marlins. So I just wanted to show you guys that one. I really like it. You know, it's a Mardi Gras theme style hat with the baby on the front. You got your yellow New Era flag right there. Wild card can't get past the second round. Are you sure about that? I'm just going to be honest. All I've been doing is watching the Sharks, and from what I could tell, the Blackhawks suck. You got that, Hatter? The Vegas Knights are pretty good. Who was the other one? Calgary's pretty good. Ducks seem pretty good. The Oilers suck. It's on Saturday. Okay. The skills competition is on Friday. Cool. Thank you for checking that out for me, Dan D9. So it's really, okay, cool. Okay, I'm not tripping. Thank you. Woo! I had to mark that on the calendar. I got something right. And then on the back, you have your minor league little guy with yellow, and this is kind of weird. You think they'd put some purple in it. So just wanted to show you guys that one. My New Orleans baby cake hat. This thing is freaking nice. Underneath, you got a black bill, black sweatband. This one is a 7.5 because I've had it for a little bit of time. It's made in the USA out of imported parts, imported material. So I mean, I was talking to a friend, and they said that they kind of consider this like USA made. But as you guys know, New Era is basically not going to be making really any USA made hats anymore. So this is probably going to be the closest that we get to USA made hats. So that is the New Orleans Babies Cakes. All right. So we got another box. Let's check out this one. I might do a live stream during the skills game. It's a fun. Don't do it at work, Hatter. If you see this part. Oh, look. We have a special guest appearance. T-Ball's coming in to say hi. Say hi, T-Ball.
Hi.
Wait, they can't see your face. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, cool. Okay, let me get back to work.
I made a crown.
Cool, put it on. I'll see you in a little bit.
Okay.
All right, T-Ball made a special appearance. That was me. Okay, so where was I? Oh, yeah, Hatter. Don't do it at work. If you can, don't do it at work, man, because the lights just kept going out. And I thought your boss was kind of cute, but you never did say hi for me, did you? So if you can do it at home, that'd be a little bit better. Watch the Hurricanes. The problem about that, Dan D9, is that I'm subject to ESPN and the other stations that I get. I get like the NHL channel, but I only can get the games that they show locally. So living here in California, I don't think they're going to be showing a lot of guest. Okay, I don't get that, but okay. So I don't think they're going to be showing a lot of Hurricane games around here locally. Shoot, I'm lucky if I can see the Bruins or the Penguins, and I try to watch the Penguins when they're on just because of Sidney Crosby, because honestly, not watching a lot of hockey as a kid that much. You know, I never really got to see the greats like Wayne Gretzky or whatnot, or that much of Mario Lemieux or Jaromir Jagr or Yzerman. But you gotta watch, because Sidney Crosby is definitely a future Hall of Famer, and that's the other cool part. The Oilers have this guy named McDavid, and he's just basically the whole team. They're really struggling this year, so. But he's like a light of the team to watch. So if you guys get a chance to watch the Oilers, I'd watch McDavid. Anyways, so let's get on to box number 2. Let's take a look at what we got in here. All right. And I'm excited because, like I said, this is going to finish up my last pickups of 2018, and then we could start looking at 2019 hats down the line. One hat I'm going to take out because I had well, I'll show you it, but I won't talk too much about it. But the first hat, let me take everything. Let me take this one, the baby cakes. All right. The first hat that we are going to talk about is, bam, the Boston Bruins. This one is freaking nice. I had to pick this one up. So probably on the $10 sale, but I finally got myself. Let's try this one on. Oh, yeah, see, with my hair growing out, it's actually growing. It's actually feeling pretty good for 7 5/8. So that's why I moved up to a 7 5/8. So Let's put the purple back on to support amoeba syndrome. All right, so we got the Boston Bruins with yellow, looking like Pittsburgh colors, honestly, Pittsburgh Penguin colors, but that's how it is. So you got a yellow brim, black crown, got a nice Bruins logo right there in the front, white New Era flag. They should have went with yellow. Got a nice yellow and white NHL logo on the back. A gray underbrim, black sweatband, made out of polyester, made in China. You have ESPN Plus. I do not have ESPN Plus, Dan D9. And honestly, the reason why I probably don't have it is because, like, I have trouble sitting down and watching the games when they're actually on. So I record a lot of the games. So honestly, I just wouldn't be able to watch it because I'm still trying to finish up football games from late November, early December. And I'm only currently watching, well, I was watching the teams that were in the playoffs just to kind of see. So I just wouldn't really probably have that much time. I beat the Bruins too. We beat the Bruins for the cup. Yeah. How long ago, Hatter? We talking about this year. You can't live off your morals. That's like me being a Giants fan and saying, dude, we own the Tigers. We own the Rangers. Come on. But all we ever hear about nowadays is how the Dodgers are this and that. But yet, how many World Series championships do they have in the last couple of years? 0. Come on, Hatter. Come on. Chara. I guess that's a player because I'm not familiar with them. Now, pulling this one out because Hatter's been talking so much about him, but we got the BAM! Buffalo Sabres. So check that one out. This was a hat that I said that when I saw the logo and the way it was designed, I said I had to pick it up sooner than later. This was going to be on the top of the hockey hat list. So I picked it up. Very nice Buffalo Sabres. White New Era flag. Is it like just me, but are all the flags like white? Yeah, they are so far. I don't know if that's their common trend or whatnot, but they are all white so far. So check out this one. Gray under brim, nothing special about it. Let's see if this one is a chili. Yep, this one is made polyester, China. Should check out that one. Hatter, what do you think? I think, you should pick up a Sabres hat. I just don't want you to get disowned by your family if they're Blackhawks fans too. So I like this one. This is a good one. Definitely will be wearing this one often. Probably might be like the second most worn hat other than my Sharks hat. All right. This one is a classic. This one is everywhere, but we got, BAM! The Detroit Red Wings. Check out that one. Yes, they show a live NHL game about every day. Yeah, and it's just like I have trouble keeping up with the basketball game every other day or the football game once a week. So I'd be like bad at it. It's funny. I used to have the NFL network, or not network, but the package with all the games on Sunday. Yeah, I think at one point I had like 40 games to watch because I just couldn't always get to them. So if I see him on TV, I will definitely watch him because I am trying to learn more about the hockey and try to determine who's a good player and whatnot. So I would like to watch more hockey. He's the tallest player in the NHL. There's one player. He's not that 6'7", 6'8" guy, is he? Because I thought I saw some guy who was like 6'9". Two-tone is C. I'm not sure what that means. Two-tone is C. Because, yeah, I was watching a hockey game. Guy was like 6'7", 6'8", 6'9". I think he was 6'9". He was like 275. Freaking guy was huge for a hockey player. Oh, my freaking A. I would hate to run into that guy. And hardest slap shot. Now, in hockey, do they have a thing like, baseball does with like trajectory, like launch angle and speed and everything? Because I never hear them really talk about that. So how are you able? Boo, Red Wings. Too bad, Red Wings. So how are you able to determine it's the hardest slap shot? Just by eyes, or do they actually have stats on that kind of stuff? Let me know, Hatter, because I'd just be kind of interesting to understand the hockey stuff that they have going. Because watching a lot of hockey this year, I started thinking to myself, do they keep track of turnovers in hockey? I mean, I know they say turnovers, but you know, if you think about it, if you're keeping track of turnovers, every hockey player would seriously have like an average of 20 turnovers a game. So I'm at band. Can't wait to hear all this. Oh, I hope you see it, but we still got the Red Wings. Check it out. It's a classic. White flag, because that seems to be the staple. Gray, China, polyester. So that's a good one. Now, Hatter. This one, 6'9". Yeah, see, that freaking guy was huge. Yeah, I think I did see that guy. So, yeah, I did see that guy. Now, I got some information from one of my buddies, P. Hatter. He sent me some information, so this one's for you. I am going to do a full review on this hat just because he asked me to. He sent me some great information, but I just want to show it real quickly. We got for the Hatter, Chicago Blackhawks. Yes, here you go, Hatter. But I will talk a little bit more about this individually. It's got a white New Era flag, red and white NHL logo on the back. Great underbrim, made in China, polyester. So check that one out. That is for Hatter. We will radar gun. But they never talk about it, dude. Oh, okay, at the skills competition. Okay, that makes sense. So, okay, I'll definitely have to record that one. Now, how are they determining the fastest slap shot to bring into the skills competition? Because I got to imagine that they're not bringing in like the top guys, you know, like the home run derby. They don't usually bring in like the top players. So are the top, like in hockey, is it done a little bit differently where they actually have the top players of the league in the competitions? You know, that's always drove me kind of nuts, was that in baseball, at least nowadays, you know, it was a little bit different. But in baseball, you don't have the top players typically in the home run derby. I mean, Bryce Harper, I think he was in it once. He was in last year's, but I think he was only really in it because it was in Washington. He did win it, but I'm just saying typically they don't have the home run players in it. I mean, let's see. The last big home run derby I remember was, I think it was in Boston, and they had, I think it